really, really stupid.
Yeah.
It's Emily's fault. Did he wish? Yes. So, and when I started thinking about when she said that, I said, what in the world would I talk about? And then last fall, I decided to get a new job of bus driving. And, well, I should have known something because as I started my training, I was talking to a school teacher friend of mine. I said, you know, I'm going to be a bus driver. And he looked at me in about this. Said, thank you for your service. So I should have been warned, right? But, you know, you get the CDL, and what do you all, you see it on TV, everyone talks about it. What must you not do when you're driving your car? Do not text, do not be distracted, do not drive distracted, right? So my first day, CDL, I get in the bus, I have 85 kids behind me. They're standing, they're yelling, they're talking, and I'm coming up to the railroad crossing right on 8th Avenue, headed to Casey's, and then have to drop off students. And I said, who in their right mind thought this was a good idea? And I'm really outnumbered here. And at first, my first week, so I tried to, you reason with the kids, right? All right, everybody, it's time to sit down. That didn't work. The next day it was, sit down. The next day it was, sit down. That worked for about 30 seconds. I'll tell you the only thing that worked. You'd yell, I have yelled at children more in the last 2 months than I did raising 4 children to adulthood. It's just the way it goes. But the only thing that actually worked is after the sit down that I just did, and that worked for 30 seconds, 30 seconds later, I got kids all over the bus, pulled off to the side of the road, I pulled the flashers, I shut the bus off, I pulled the key, and I turned around and I walked halfway back the bus. And in a normal voice said, okay, you need to know a few things. I don't have to drive the bus if you're standing up. I just ate before I got on the bus. I just went to the bathroom, and I get paid by the hour. You let me know when you want to get home. And guess what? They all wanted to get home. And I've been a sub, which means I'm always on different routes. And just little cute things happen. So I'm driving, pull up, you stop. Everyone, no one on for this stop. Okay, we drive to the next stop. No one on for this stop. So the next stop, I'm going to be ahead of it, right? Drive up as I'm getting up there on the mic. Anyone for there? Look in the mirror, don't see anybody. Oh, yeah. So I start driving, and right by my shoulder, cutest little kindergarten girl. That was my house. So we got her to her house. Really, I have lost no children. I've run over no children in 2 months. So it's been a success. But you get all kinds, right? So I was going. I started hearing a commotion. What's going on? Joe's hitting people. Joe's hitting people. Come back, look at Joe. He's a first grader. Joe, what's going on? They're all lying. There's 10 fingers pointing at. They're all lying. Okay, be good. Next day, I have the same bus, same thing. Joe's hitting. Joe, come sit behind me. I'm behaving. Well, come behave behind me, okay, instead of there. Comes up, sits down. In as defiant a way as a first grader can be. They're all lying, and the stupid bus driver believes them. So I'm the stupid bus driver. And then I had little boy Chad. And Chad was you're my favorite bus driver. Hug on the bus. But could he sit still? He's bouncing across the top of the seats. Chad, sit down. Oh, you're my favorite bus driver. I love you. Bounce. Sit down. I love you too, Chad. Sit down. Just like having kids, right? But sweet things happen, and I'll finish with this. This happened Friday, and I'm subbing on a new bus, and this sweet little kindergarten girl gets on, and she goes, "Oh, we have a son." And she holds up this little bracelet that she had braided out of rubber bands and said, "I was going to give this to the bus driver, but I'll give it to you." And she gave it to me, and I put it on, and she, in all the seriousness that a kindergartner can muster, says, "You could give it to your girlfriend or your wife." So I said, "Well, I don't have a wife, and with a kindergartner you'd be direct, right? My wife died." Oh, and she looked so serious. I said, "Well, where do you live?" I said, "Well, I just live by myself, and you know." And she was so concerned, and she looked at me and said, "Are you homeless?" So I had to convince her that I had a home. I just lived by myself, and so there's all kinds of sweet things that happen. It's been kind of the funniest fun job that I've had, and it's given me some material to talk to you about. And well, I said I was going to end with that. I'll end with this one just very quickly. Kids are that close to being smart, right? First day on a bus, 8th grader gets on the bus, looks at me and says, kid you not, "Oh, good, a sub, I don't have to sit in my assigned seat." You were close. You maybe could have got by with that, but no more. Thank you.